There are several steps required to really have a successful implementation of our Innerfit approach in a school. It is imperative, obviously, that it has the buy-in of senior leadership and that there is a clear understanding of the why behind the engagement with this type of approach. We can help with that. We have available a vision cast that we recommend is available to all staff so that everybody hears the same message with clarity at the same time, and then there's an ability to make a judgment call as to whether to proceed or not. The next critical thing to have in place is, depending on the size of school, is the team that will be responsible to implement this. Our goal is to help equip and train that team to support the other members of staff at school with the appropriate professional development required for them to understand how to take the available resources and implement them in the classroom context. There are specific trainings that we can provide and make available to help individual teachers that may be struggling or new or requiring to be onboarded because they've joined the staff at a later stage. We would recommend that you take a quiet, slow approach to embedding this, but one of the key things that we've discovered over many years is that there must be an intention to keep the energy and the focus alive. Our new resources have provided a way to not add another thing to do in a teacher's day. That's a load that teachers will react to. Our goal has always been to provide an integrated way. After all, we are an integrated being. We're not siloed out into segments or sections. To develop the foundations in a young life needs to be done in the context of learning, whether it be in a classroom with oral language, with written language, with history, drama, art, and some of the other subject areas, and particularly using gameplay, which is one of the most, if not the most powerful way of getting a child to connect the dots. We find that some teachers will require some extra help, particularly in that area. So quickly to summarise, it requires the buy-in of all leadership. It requires a team, depending on the size of the school, it may even be one person, that is responsible for the successful implementation. It requires then the professional development to be distributed amongst the school, and on an ongoing evaluation of how we're going so that we're sure of what is required for further training to ultimately get the school well embedded. Our experience is that when schools take this seriously, learning improves in classroom because behaviour improves. And there is amazing evidence that is unrefuted worldwide about the benefit of establishing a young life with this degree of fitness. The life outcomes in later life are significantly greater than those that have just developed knowledge, become smart, and become human doings without truly becoming a human being.